Global climate change, a hot topic in America and even a hotter topic for Mother Earth. Global climate change, or GCC, is a lasting change in weather patterns. GCC is due to the greenhouse effect. A lot of people use the term greenhouse effect, but don't actually know the meaning. So, what is the greenhouse effect? The greenhouse effect is the process of planet Earth's atmosphere locking in heat from radiation rays due to atmospheric gases such as carbon dioxide, H2O, and methane. You see, carbon dioxide, H2O, and methane chemicals all absorb heat. Factor of global climate change that has directly affected Earth in various ways. Rising levels of carbon dioxide and other heat trapping gases in the atmosphere have warmed the Earth and are causing wide ranging impacts, including rising sea levels, melting snow and ice, more extreme heat events, fires and drought, and more extreme storms, rainfall, and floods. Scientists project that these trends will continue and in some cases accelerate, posing significant risks to human health. Our forests, agriculture, freshwater supplies, coastlines, and other natural resources that are vital to the economy, environment, and our quality of life. But how? Because so many systems are tied to climate. A changing climate can affect many related aspects of where and how people, plants, and animals live, such as food production, availability and use of water, and health risks. However, glacier melting is one of the most commonly known results of climate change because it is the most simple to understand. The hotter the earth, the more ice melts. For example, taking ice out of the freezer and sitting it on the counter causes ice to melt quickly because of the drastic change in temperature. That being said, the hotter the room temperature, the faster the ice cube melts. One of the most famous areas of glacier melting is Greenland. It is home to an ice cap, which is a covering of ice over a large area, especially on the polar region of a planet. The Greenland ice cap is a massive 30,000 feet and contains nearly 800 trillion gallons of water. People cannot ignore glacier melting in Greenland because this island's land is glaciers. 1.7 million square kilometers, simply said, 656,000 square miles of ice covers most of this island. 150 billion metric tons of glaciers are vanishing annually in this area. If all the ice in Greenland melted suddenly, the sea levels would raise about 20 feet, causing floods in coastal cities. However, glaciologists are making efforts to fully understand the rapid melting of glaciers before it's too late. Although people believe we have centuries before glacier melting results in tragic change, we don't. The melting of glaciers has actually been proven to tilt Earth. Between 1982 to 2005, this drift of the North Pole averaged about 6 centimeters per year, pulling it towards Labrador. This motion is largely attributed to the long-term effects of plate tectonics as well. In 2005, the drift abruptly shifted in an easterly direction and accelerated. This happened about the same time as melting sped up in Greenland and Antarctica. Jianli Chen of the University of Texas in Austin began looking for a link between GCC and the North Pole. He used data from the pair of gravity recovery and climate experiment satellites to measure how axis wobbles In the wandering of poles and how much mass glaciers were losing, he then calculated how the poles would be affected by redistribution of glacier meltwater around 600 gigatons a year from Greenland, Antarctica, and mountain glaciers. He and his team found that shifting that amount of water from glaciers to the sea can account for 90% of the average polar drift since 2005. And the climate change was largely responsible for the sudden change in Earth's tilt. As of now, numerous scientists are making efforts to reverse our carbon footprint to eliminate the abundance of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, one of the three heat-absorbing chemicals that contribute to the greenhouse effect, which heats the planet up, directly affecting global climate change. Global climate change results in glacier melting, which causes the sea level to rise and the earth to tilt. However, glacier melting is not the only GCC side effect we need to be worried about.